Welcome to UK Learnings. After watch this video, please subscribe to our channel to give us your support. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get upcoming videos. Good luck for your exam.
Why should you look very carefully for motorcyclists and cyclists at junctions? Because they may want to turn into the side road, because they may slow down to let you turn, because they can be difficult to see, because they might not see you turn. The correct answer is because they can be difficult to see. Cyclists and motorcyclists are smaller than other vehicles and so are more difficult to see. They can easily be hidden from your view by cars parked near a junction. At what age does a passenger become responsible for fastening their own seat belt? 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old, 18 years old. The correct answer is 14 years old. It's the driver's legal responsibility to ensure that all passengers under 14 years old wear a seat belt or are fastened in an approved child restraint. However, it's good practice to ensure that all other passengers wear seat belts as well. What does it mean if your motor insurance policy has an excess of £100? The insurance company will pay the first £100 of any claim. You'll be paid £100 if you don't have a collision. Your vehicle is insured for a value of £100. If it's stolen, you'll have to pay the first £100 of any claim. The correct answer is you'll have to pay the first £100 of any claim. This is a method used by insurance companies to keep annual premiums down. When you agree to an excess, it means that, in the event of a claim, you'll pay the agreed amount before the benefits of the policy will apply. Generally, the higher the excess you choose to pay, the lower the annual premium you'll be charged. How would it be illegal for a provisional license holder to drive at more than 30 miles per hour without an accompanying driver, with passengers in the rear seats, if they're under 18 years old? The correct answer is without an accompanying driver. When driving a motor car, a learner driver who holds a provisional driving license must display red L plates, or D plates in Wales, to the front and rear of the vehicle, be insured to drive the vehicle, be accompanied by someone who's at least 21 years old and who has held for at least 3 years, and still holds a full license for the category of vehicle being driven. What could you do to guard against the risk of a vehicle fire? Keep water levels above maximum. Check out any strong smell of petrol. Avoid driving with a full tank of petrol. Always use unleaded petrol. The correct answer is check out any strong smell of petrol. The fuel in your vehicle can be a dangerous fire hazard. A strong smell of petrol may indicate a fuel leak and needs investigating. Don't use a naked flame near the vehicle if you can smell fuel, and don't smoke when refueling your vehicle. Why would a motorcyclist use dipped headlights in daylight? So that the rider can be seen more easily. To stop the battery overcharging, so that the rider can see further ahead. To intimidate other road users. The correct answer is so that the rider can be seen more easily. A motorcycle can be lost from sight behind another vehicle. The use of the headlight helps to make it more conspicuous and therefore more easily seen. What does it mean when another driver flashes their headlights? They're warning you of a speed trap. They're giving you right of way. They're warning of their presence. They're signaling that it's safe for you to go. The correct answer is they're warning of their presence. Officially, the flashing of headlights has the same meaning as sounding the horn, a warning of the presence of a vehicle. However, drivers sometimes flash their headlights for other reasons. Make sure you know what's meant by the signal before acting on it. What should you do when you're following a motorcyclist along an uneven road? Drive closer to them so you can be seen in their mirrors. Overtake them immediately. Allow extra room in case they swerve to avoid potholes. Allow the same room as normal because road surfaces do not affect motorcyclists. The correct answer is allow extra room in case they swerve to avoid potholes. Potholes and bumps in the road can unbalance a motorcyclist. For this reason, a rider may swerve to avoid an uneven road surface. What restrictions are placed on someone's driving license if they are blind in one eye? They're only permitted to drive while they're wearing glasses. They're required to have additional mirrors fitted to any car they drive. Their driving license isn't restricted in any way. They aren't permitted to drive a motor car. The correct answer is their driving license isn't restricted in any way. A person with only one eye isn't considered to have a disability for the purpose of driving and will be issued with an unrestricted driving license. Where should you position your vehicle when you're driving towards a left-hand bend? Where you get the best view? Towards the center of the road, towards the right of your lane, in the center of your lane. The correct answer is in the center of your lane. As you approach left-hand bends, keep to the middle of your lane. Don't move to the center of the road to improve your view. This could put you too close to oncoming traffic. A vehicle coming the other way might be running close to or over the center of the road as it comes around the bend. What sort of message is given by a triangular sign? Warning, information, order, direction. The correct answer is warning, orders or information. The shape of the sign will tell you its purpose. Triangular signs warn, circles give orders and rectangles inform. Anti-lock brakes prevent the vehicle's wheels from locking under heavy braking. What will this help to reduce? Aquaplaning, skidding, understeering, oversteering. The correct answer is skidding. The anti-lock braking system, ABS, activates automatically when the brakes are applied. It prevents the wheels from locking, so reducing the likelihood of a skid developing. ABS doesn't remove the need for good driving practices such as anticipation and driving at the correct speed for the conditions. Drivers convicted of certain dangerous driving offenses are required to take an extended driving test. How does the extended test differ from the standard driving test? It's the same length of time as the standard driving test but includes additional maneuvers. It takes about 70 minutes and includes additional maneuvers. It takes about 70 minutes but includes the same maneuvers as the standard driving test. It's focused on the cause of the candidate's conviction. The correct answer is it takes about 70 minutes but includes the same maneuvers as the standard driving test. What should you do if you feel drowsy while you're driving? Stop and get some rest as soon as possible. Turn the heater up to keep yourself warm and comfortable. Close the car windows to help you concentrate. Continue with your journey, but drive more slowly. The correct answer is stop and get some rest as soon as possible. You'll be putting yourself and other road users at risk if you continue to drive when you're drowsy. Pull over and stop in a safe place. If you're driving a long distance, think about finding somewhere you can sleep before continuing your journey. Which expense is likely to increase as a result of being convicted of driving while unfit through drink or drugs? The vehicle tax, the insurance premium, the vehicle test certificate, the driving license fee. The correct answer is the insurance premium. Insurance companies are likely to charge a higher premium for people who have been convicted of driving while unfit through drink or drugs. This is because they've shown that they're a risk to others on the road. What should you do if a driver comes out of a side road, causing you to brake hard? Ignore the error and stay calm. Flash your headlights to show your annoyance. Sound your horn to show your annoyance. Overtake as soon as possible. The correct answer is ignore the error and stay calm. If a driver makes a mistake and emerges from a side road into your path, you should show tolerance and not react aggressively. If you're shaken or upset by the experience, slow down and, if necessary, Stop in a convenient place. Take a break until you can safely continue on your journey. What sort of pass certificate will the examiner issue if a disabled driver passes their driving test in a specifically adapted motor car? A pass certificate that states they can only drive a car with automatic transmission. A pass certificate that's unrestricted. A pass certificate that limits them to driving a suitably adapted car. A pass certificate that limits them to certain speed limits for 3 years. The correct answer is a pass certificate that limits them to driving a suitably adapted car. If a disabled driver passes their driving test in a specifically adapted motor car, the driving license issued will restrict them to driving vehicles fitted with the necessary adaptations. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are these particularly dangerous? Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. Traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. Traffic can overtake on the left. Traffic using the middle lane has priority. The correct answer is traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. If you intend to overtake on a two-way road that has 3 lanes, you must consider that approaching traffic could be planning the same maneuver. When you've considered the situation and have decided it's safe, indicate your intentions early. This will show the approaching traffic that you intend to pull out. Some of these roads have solid white lines marked to allow for overtaking in one direction only, usually for uphill traffic. You want to turn right from a junction. What should you do if your view is restricted by parked vehicles? Move out quickly, but be prepared to stop. Sound your horn and pull out if there's no reply. Stop, then move forward slowly until you have a clear view. Stop, get out and look along the main road to check. The correct answer is stop. Then move forward slowly until you have a clear view. If you want to turn right from a junction but your view is restricted, you'll need to stop. Then ease forward until you can see whether it's safe to move out. Don't commit to emerging until you've seen that it's safe to do so. You're parking your car facing uphill with the curb on your left. You apply the parking brake. What else should you do for added security? Leave the front wheels turned to the left, with the vehicle in first gear. Leave the front wheels turned to the left, with the vehicle in reverse gear. Leave the front wheels turned to the right, with the vehicle in first gear. Leave the front wheels turned to the right, with the vehicle in reverse gear. The correct answer is leave the front wheels turned to the right, with the vehicle in first gear. Should the parking brake fail, the use of first gear will help to prevent the vehicle from rolling backwards. By turning the front wheels to the right, they'll travel the shortest distance before running against the curb. This will reduce the potential for the vehicle to move any further. What rules apply to a car that's being used for a driving test? It can be fitted with dual controls, including a dual accelerator that's operable. It can be fitted with dual controls provided no dual accelerator is fitted. It must be fitted with a dual brake and dual clutch. It must be fitted with a dual brake, clutch and accelerator. The correct answer is it can be fitted with dual controls provided no dual accelerator is fitted. For safety reasons, any dual accelerator must be removed before a vehicle can be used by a candidate for their driving test. You reverse a car into a side road on the left. What should you do if the rear near side tire gently touches the curb? Drive forward to straighten the car and then continue reversing. Drive around the corner to where they started from and start again. Accept that they're not ready for this exercise and drive off. Keep going backwards until they mount the curb and then pull forward. The correct answer is drive forward to straighten the car and then continue reversing. What should you check before driving someone else's vehicle? That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover. That your own vehicle has insurance cover. That the vehicle is insured for your use. That the owner has left the insurance documents in the vehicle. The correct answer is that the vehicle is insured for your use. Driving a vehicle without insurance cover is illegal. If you cause injury to anyone or damage their property, It could be very expensive and you could also be subject to criminal prosecution. What does the phrase thinking distance mean? The distance a vehicle travels from the moment the driver recognizes the need to brake until they begin braking. The distance a vehicle travels from the moment the driver recognizes the need to brake until the vehicle stops. The distance a vehicle travels from the moment the driver begins to brake until the vehicle stops. The distance a vehicle travels from the moment the driver thinks about stopping until the vehicle stops. The correct answer is the distance a vehicle travels from the moment the driver recognizes the need to brake until they begin braking. 75. You're driving along the motorway. What should you do if you have to slow down due to a hazard ahead? Switch on your hazard warning lights. Switch on your headlights. Sound your horn. Flash your headlights. The correct answer is switch on your hazard warning lights. Using your hazard warning lights in addition to your brake lights will give the traffic behind you an extra warning of the hazard ahead. Only use them for long enough to ensure that your warning has been seen.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe UK Learning's YouTube channel. Share with your friends and family. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get more videos. Your support will encourage us to make more videos. We wish you all the best for your exam.